How y'all doing out there? This is Black Effect Enterprise, episode of the Black Effect. Your man Nico B. Let me go ahead and get into this because this is important. The jobs today, these jobs are going to take a big hit, and things in America are going to look starkly different than what you are used to. The American people are standing up. And this is a beautiful thing, and this is a great thing. In the midst of great turmoil and chaos, you see glimmers of hope and light. And in that glimmer of hope, there's going to be a restructuring here, because there's been, up until now, a lot of these jobs, there's been a scamming mentality going on. Like, it's been, we as black men know what it is. It's called modern day slavery. We've been born into it as black men and women, born into it, born for it, and then taught to do it by your parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your parents didn't believe you could do anything else in the generation that I was coming up in, but work for somebody. I'm not born, like, I wasn't born to just be some workhorse for some other company making them rich. And then you look over here, look at my father, look at the nigga, but you know what I'm saying, over here down the street, they didn't work themselves to into bad health, and now can't even afford to pay their bills. Nigga who went to the army over here, the government don't even want to pay for his, you know what I'm saying, help him. He got all these mental illnesses and shit. Don't nobody want to help him out. He ain't doing good. Like, why do you think that, why you gearing your kids up for that life? We don't, as parents, you shouldn't do that to your children. And I mean, again, it's just a sad thing that we were born into that, in this modern day slavery system. But America is going to reap what it sows. I know people like, man, I know people who didn't want to pay, who don't want to pay people nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know people who have their own businesses and trying to pay people peanuts. Like, they'll get the immigrant to come and they'll be paying them under the table peanuts. They'll ask people, like, how much you expect. When you go to some of these jobs, they'll ask you, well, how much are you looking for? How much you think you should be fairly paying people for this job? Don't be asking people what they looking for, and how much you think you should fairly pay them. A lot of these jobs, like I said in the previous video, they want you to lie. A lot of these jobs want you to do unnatural things to make money. Like, some of these jobs have 12-hour shifts. Man, 12 hours is half of your day. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to be doing nothing for 12 hours. I don't want to be sitting at the house for 12 hours. I don't want to be laying in bed for 12 hours. I don't want to be doing, making cookies. I don't want to be, working on the yard for 12 hours. I don't want to be doing nothing. Working in a warehouse, for damn sure I don't want to be doing for 12 hours. Some tedious, monotonous, primitive, robotic job that you do over, like, there should be a rule where you shouldn't even, 8 hours is too much. And if you work 8 hours a day, you should only have a 4-day work week. That's just being real. I know that from living. I know that from working every job under, damn near under the sun. You know what I'm saying? To find my path of what God called me to do. But I ain't nothing wrong with, working, because you have to build a work ethic. But see, the thing about, if you had a generation who built their own, like if your father owned his own business, like how my brother owned his own business, for his son can work for him. You know what I mean? And that's where he can develop his work ethic. You can monitor him. And if he get fired, you know what I'm saying? Or you ain't going to just fire him at the drop of a hat. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to let him just fall by the wayside. Some of these jobs don't care about your life. Like, they don't understand you have a life outside of this. You a whole human being. A whole human. I don't have to explain to you everything. Like, you shouldn't even expect that. Like, if you absent at a job, they shouldn't be warranting, they need to just have occurrences. Like, look, if you get up to 12 or 10 or whatever, you get this amount of absences occurrences where, you know what I'm saying, then you're fired. That's just period. Like, you could use them up until that time. Like, we not finna harass you, asking you where you at, what you been doing. Like, get off niggas' nuts. You understand? Like, that's how people really feel about these jobs. And they got to understand, like, jobs need a revamping. You understand? Like, it's a relationship between employer and employee. You have some jobs who really value their employees. They give them stock. They want the employee to feel like that the company, they're a part of the company, and the company actually feel has their best interests at heart. They actually care about them. Even if that's not just truly the case, they at least make you feel that way. And that's a problem with, that's been what's happening with a lot of these jobs. A lot of these restaurants finna have to, they taking hits and having to close. A lot of these restaurants ain't been doing right. They been robbing them. They've been robbing the public, what I'm saying, selling them poison, and then in return not paying employees nothing. Now the fast food restaurants are doing better. At least they trying to pay, paying like they supposed to. They make millions of dollars, man. Fast food, McDonald's is everywhere. McDonald's got billions. Like they could pay their employees 20, 15, $20 out. They can. And the thing is, them employees be working hard as hell. I know. I worked at McDonald's, and a nigga be trying. Oh man, some niggas will get there like, well, you ain't. That's primitive. You ain't got to do nothing. You just gotta because they think that just because you ain't gotta have a PhD, that's not hard work, nigga. That's hard work. And the same niggas with PhDs want to come to McDonald's. So shit, if you don't want it, then shit, quit crying about it. Don't go up there then. You know what I'm saying? But half of damn near half the damn the America be out at the same time going to one of them play McDonald's, Chick-fil-A stuff, so they deserve to be paid. These warehouses, man, you want all your stuff. You niggas want they stuff shipped. They want Home Depot want all. When you go to Home Depot, you want them to have the products that you want to buy. What if you go to Home Depot and you going to look for a lawnmower or something like that, and they don't have lawnmowers no more? What if you go in, what I'm saying, you going in a Walmart, you need to get, you like how it was when this pandemic first started. When you go to the Walmart, you trying to get toilet paper and stuff like that. How you think that make you feel when you doing it? Well, then honor and understand the people who working and producing that for you. Understand how A get to B to C. You never want to think about that. But you finna realize it right now. Cause it's finna be a hit. Like things that you just normal stuff that you usually be able to get. That's why you should. We've been telling you to quit being lazy and start doing things for yourself. Start growing some stuff, growing your own produce, learning how to grow some fresh crops, man. If you got a house, utilize that land. Utilize your what you have. Start learning how to ferment. I mean, store some food. Start learning how to do things like that. Start learning how to live without certain things and be innovative, you know, because that's what you finna start having to do. Start learning how to cook, man. Cook your own stuff. Hunt. Start learning how to hunt, fish. You understand? You finna have to start like things that you want ain't gonna be so convenient. You know that when you go to the stores, like even when you like for toys, like for anything, like you go to the store looking for toys or something for your kids or something like that. Most of these stores like Walmart, they don't have no toys left. They don't have no store. They shelves not stocked, and they are same excuses as these trucks with the logistics chain. You're gonna have a lot of people, not getting their things like as fast as they want to because. And then with another problem is this COVID BS, like with the COVID, like come on, man, you have all you got work, you think you got work shortages, but then you already wasn't paying people. Now you want to inconvenience them with trying to fire them at the drop of a hat, trying to test them, make them pay for the test. You're asking for it. You're asking for, your business to shut down. And what you don't realize, people see, and again, these companies were so greedy, they thought they would forever have employees. They thought as long as they dangle the carrot in front of people, that they gonna always have some sucker to come in. Nah, nigga, you gonna realize, you gonna be looking for employees, man. You gonna have to up your game, step your game up. Step your game up your money. The cost of living has went up. People need things. Pay those people. Quit trying to work. People not trying to work themselves into bad health. Then you just fire them at the drop of a hat. Soon as they need some time off or need to, what I'm saying, to get themselves together, due to your shit, due to your unnatural treatment. Due to you, like some of these jobs don't have no appreciation, no upward trajectory. You just constantly spinning your wheels until you burn out. And then, like I said, when you're working on the same wage and it don't increase, if something wrong happens, one thing, and you got to pay a lump sum, now you effed. You done. You know what I'm saying? You behind. The name of the game, man, you should be able to have one job only and be able to save money and be able to live. If you're not doing that, man, then something wrong. And there's something wrong with the place that you at. It's not you, it's them. But you definitely need to move around. You don't need to be sitting taking the same thing. You got to move around. It's up to you to move, but it's them, man. These jobs are a trip, but they reaping what they sow. And this is the will of God. God's will is coming upon the earth, and his judgment is on these jobs. They getting judged, and that's just that, man. You know, that's that. And for the ones who doing right, they gonna stick around. For the ones who not, man, they finna have a bad time. A lot of these big CEO, they finna be going into poverty. They finna be, they finna be going out of business, bankrupting and all that. Bankruptcy coming. You finna see that. And it's a lot of these people weren't treating their employees right. Y'all trying to get rich off of the sweat of and the sweating backs of people. And that's slave labor, man. Y'all conducted slave labor. Well, no more. The Lord said, look, man, he got something for y'all. And these niggas want to come with a lot of these corona mandates and shit. Y'all gonna have lawsuits out y'all butthole. You know what I mean? A lot of things like that, man. The Lord is reshaping things, whether you like it or not. And it's sad, like I say, that that it have to come to extremes. You couldn't just do right by people. Over here in America, man, so many jobs just using their employees, the modern day slavery system. And it's sad for for a lot of blacks, young black men and women, the way that we grew up until now is, being trained and raised to just go into that and not being innovative, not using our skills. That's not something new. You could have been and done that. Not the internet just revealed more opportunities, but you could have been and done that. You know what I'm saying? If we had to just put our foot down, like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Using what this leverage of these jobs and to do your own thing, to create your own job, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you could do better than them. So with that being said, man, hey, it's just look at what's to come. It's these jobs it's finna get bad out here. A lot of things that, luxuries that we've enjoyed, they finna take a hit, man. So you finna have to, be strong and be real about yours. Like, have you been planning? How have you been doing individually is taking care of yourself and your household and putting back and, you know what I'm saying? And just having discernment for the times. So with that being said, Shaman, Nico B, Black Effect, I'm gone.